Damn, bro. Hold on, bro. This shit on? This shit on?
Yeah, this shit on, gang.
Shit on?
We live?
Whoa, we live? Ladies and gentlemen, you know where you're at. Right now, you tuning in to Weezytalksx, man. It's your boy Nine, not Weezy here right now. I'm tuning in with my guy Cam, top tier Cam. Cam is crazy,
man.
We got all the names, but listen, man, we got some new shit coming on for y'all this season, man. Tap in with us. Also, you want to be a guest on the podcast? Hit our DMs, man. All socials at Weezytalksx. But without further ado, let's get to the episode. We up out of here. Jersey, You started?
Welcome back to Weezytalksx, man. Episode 2, season 2.
Yes,
This is how we do it.
Yes, sir. Today, right now, is Sunday, May 22nd. Like he said, man, episode 2. So first off, let's get right into it, man. My brother, how you just feeling, man?
I've been good. Can't complain, honestly. Moving forward, just trying to build, build the empire. That you gotta start somewhere. How you been?
Honestly, bro, same thing. You know, just really trying to make some money moves. You know, it's about to be summertime. We really feel to be enjoying ourselves, making good memories, and also having fun while making money.
No, this summer should be fire, no cap.
Summer
Summer 22. I feel like this could be a summer 16 type shit.
Listen, it could be, and like the way that this music's been dropping too.
Yeah, the music, and we still got like
bro,
the summer people. Like there's some people that's made for the summer, bro. There's some people that are made for the summer.
It's only May 22nd.
But we speaking of music, so.
Alright, let's talk about it now.
I feel like Babyface Ray's Deluxe was a summer. That's a summer. Some summer hits on there. I listened to it. I know you listened to it fully. He's more on top of it than I am.
Listen,
but
Babyface Ray, I'm a more recent fan of his. Like I kind of came into his music within the past year, like slowly. Beginning of this year is when he dropped the original Face. Like January, I feel like February. It's just fire, bro. And like I had that on repeat for the longest. And like for me, if I really like an album for a certain artist, I'll go back into their catalog. Like, what else do you have that I can really rock with? I look for your features, everything. So it's real dope. But it's like honestly, he added 8 tracks with like the beats, like hundreds. Spinning Spree featuring V's, Gaz, Big Estate, and it's like, bro, he literally went 8 for 8 on his deluxe, and it's like, I literally have no complaints. Like, I was just bumping it today. I'm talking hundreds on hundreds.
Bruh, even before he dropped the deluxe, like, there's no way you can tell me, like, you can listen to the song, it may not be for you, but wasn't none of his songs skips, like, or none of it was like, it was trash, like, I gotta turn this off. Like, you skip it because you're not in the mood for it. Because that album got songs for different moods. He got, like, I had to add his stuff to 2 different playlists. He had the Smooth, I got that on there, you feel me, the Vibe, and then I got the T, the trap stuff, you know, the Detroit, you know, I got them on that playlist. So, yeah, shout out to Face, man. He's taking it as definitely one of my albums of the year. It wasn't my number 1. I have some reviewing to do, of course, with Kendrick and Future dropping, but Face was the number 1 in the power rankings for me this year.
I have a question for you. Why are we talking about Kendrick? So, I was talking to Justin about this off camera. So, I don't know if you've seen, but on Twitter, social media, there's a conversation about basically they're bringing so much context and about how much they're selling.
What do you mean by that?
Like, they're saying since he sold 286K, like, people are clowning him, saying that he should have sold more because he had 5 years of anticipation.
What?
Exactly.
286K
exactly. And then you see people posting, I ain't
gonna
say his favorite rappers, you know, Uzi, this person posted Uzi, 288K, like 2K.
Okay, Uzi.
That's what I'm saying.
2K.
But,
and Uzi has dropped the album, like, what was that, 2020? 2021?
Maybe.
Yeah.
But I feel like people are just, this was different because a lot of those albums have radio hits. This one I feel like didn't have a radio hit. He had bangers to me personally, but like I feel like this album specifically is like the real fans. If you really enjoy his music, not for just the hype shit, not for the humbles, and the loyalties and everything. Like those are great songs in their own right, but you know the deep Kendrick and the good kid, Mad City Kendrick.
People who listen to the whole album.
Exactly. This is like a really deep personal version of him.
I agree.
But people need some respect on his name. Like,
but
it's
I mean,
true.
Back to the Uzi thing, it's like Kendrick don't got songs that can go to TikTok trends and stuff like that. You know,
hey,
I mean,
Rick
I think y'all need to
I've seen some of them on there though. Or something.
I'm not gonna lie, a lot of y'all should look at like the songs that be on TikTok and stuff, and like see how that correlates to Spotify. I swear to God, like see how the song affects the views and stuff on
Yeah.
Spotify in a positive way. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, it's not always negative.
Mhm.
Like, views is views. You know, they say any publicity is good publicity. So, I mean, I
100%.
guess, you know.
So-
But
So,
the numbers, I mean, 286, I bet a lot of these people's favorite rappers not doing that. But it's neither here nor there. Kendrick's album was fire.
Yeah.
And it was not just for his fans. That was for people who enjoy the art of music. Because I feel like that, especially like in time, that album is going to age well. And not only that, I feel like people eventually going to appreciate this album. Like, I'm calling it early, bro. Like, that's a staple hip hop album to me.
okay.
It's different. It got some,
Definitely.
like, his
The beat
reach is-
selection is amazing.
It's crazy, bro.
The content he was talking about.
It's crazy.
Mm.
The quality of music, he just that's why I respect Kendrick, because he puts a new, like, people can drop albums and then he just puts an album out there and it'll set the standard for what music should look like.
Yeah,
Top tier musicians should be like, you know.
definitely. For me personally, I listened to the album. I enjoyed it because, you know, I really rock with Drake. You know, it was just something different because, you know, we've been hearing a lot more Drake. Drake's been active, Cole's been active, which I love and appreciate. But when it's been 5 years since you heard Kendrick, so
yeah,
I'm just
that's
like,
what I'm saying. They've been
Kendrick.
outside. We've been seeing them.
Exactly.
Cole shut down last year to me. I'm not letting that
Yes, sir.
slide.
Yes,
Cole
sir.
had that album last year. The off season was crazy, and
Man.
I'm gonna put some respect on Cole's name.
You don't miss.
Don't miss. He was talking crazy on that one. That's for rap, for people that like rap music. That's what I'm saying. People who enjoy this music, there's no way you can tell me that it's not good.
Listen to that Jack Harlow yet?
I didn't,
Bro,
but I've been hearing a lot
Young
of bad
Harleezy,
things about it.
second
which is crazy.
song, track fire, right beat change. He had Snoop on it, like in the middle of the song.
That's a smooth duo right there.
That's what I'm saying. But
that's
he
a
was just
slick
talking.
oil
He said like a few words.
duo right there.
He had another song with Drake. That song was cool. I was listening to it earlier, but the thing is, but it's a dope song. But the way the song is structured is basically it's four and a half minutes long. So the first 2:20 is Jack Harlow, and the rest of the song is Drake. Now Drake was snapping.
Yeah, people told me about that. His verse was very long,
Yeah.
but I heard it was fire. Some people said Drake fell off, but I feel like people are always gonna say Drake fell off.
I feel like a lot of people, they worry about the club hits. They worry about the party hits. You know, if you actually listen to the lyrics. Yeah, because if you actually listen to the lyrics of what he's saying, like obviously, here's the thing: he's not gonna be making the same music over and over and over. Like people keep talking about Take Care too. I love Take Care, but
Take Care.
dog, it's 2012, 2022,
Yeah.
10 years later.
Yeah.
Like you expect this man to just like be in the same mode that he was in back then. I just feel like they hold him to an unfair standard sometimes.
I seen the Drake interview. He said like similar to that. He was like, he'll see comments like people are like, you fell off. You know, we want this Drake. We want Take Care Drake. And he was like, what do you mean by when you say you want this Drake? You want the Drake from like the music that I had like on the Take Care album was nostalgic for you. You was dating some girl back then. It brought back good memories for you, good times. Like I can't control it, how your life goes, and I feel like that was a good point.
That is a good point.
His music, if you pay attention to it, it hasn't. I mean, the times have changed. So if his music changed, it's changed with the times. I feel like that's the only way Drake's music
because
really
Yogi
changed.
Kano, he was coming out with the same shit.
He still raps and sings. He's been doing this same Thug Dizzle over the smooth beat. It's Drake. Drake has been Drake. That's why his music is still selling the same. If not, he's gotten bigger.
Yeah.
So.
And honestly, I feel like sales doesn't mean everything.
It doesn't. It definitely doesn't.
Exactly, because at the end of the day, like To Pimp a Butterfly might not have, I don't know how much that sold, but that probably didn't sell that, whatever how much it sold. At the end of the day, cultural, like the imprint you leave on the culture is more important than anything else.
That's a fact.
Like, you can sell a great album, but obviously like the fact that Michael Jackson's passed away, God rest his soul, but he's a legend. We still talk about his accomplishments and everything he's accomplished right now to this day.
Bro's got a song trending on TikTok.
That's what I'm saying. Because
from the grave.
Exactly.
From the grave.
He's that guy.
MJ's that guy, bro.
Like when you're that big of an artist, when your music
stand
can
on
transcend you, that's when you know you really made it. Like
for sure.
Like I'm not saying that isn't Drake. Like, but I'm just saying for Kendrick specifically, sales. I feel like sales doesn't matter to him because his music hits at home.
Yeah,
because it leaves a cultural impact.
Like, yeah, like Michael Jackson has a hit in every year for like multiple decades. That's crazy.
Yeah, I remember like
crazy.
remember when apparently him and JT had a song that a few years ago, whatever. I'm like
JT,
Justin Timberlake. I heard he had a song with it. I was confused.
I thought
this
you
is
were talking about
before
the
I
City
knew.
Girl.
This before I knew you can buy the songs.
Yeah,
so I'm like,
yeah.
how you got a
I
song
do
with
remember
them,
that.
man?
That was like
Yeah, that was a while ago.
Rambe days.
Yeah,
I remember they played that. Yeah, that's crazy. What you been listening to lately?
Honestly, recently I really that Babyface already won. Recently listened to Jack Harlow, that Jack Harlow album. Like I'm not gonna cap. Like the first like few 5 songs, like those are gas. Like,
Alright.
That kind of just changed.
Alright, I'm not gonna lie. First Class is a hit. It's fire. First Class is fire. I would listen to that.
It's cool,
I
bro. I'm gonna be honest. After
if I
listening
didn't
to the
hear,
song,
yeah, if I
Simple,
didn't hear
Simple
it,
Carry.
Simple Carry. Yeah. I was watching another podcast. Shout out Peer to Peer.
Shout out Peer.
Lou said that Jack Harlow like was saying like later on in that song he was saying like something about like I ain't gonna say it was wild though like some freaky stuff.
Yeah.
And cause you know that's the type of I feel like Jack Harlow target audience is women, which is smart. You know that's what sells. And that's what his main point was that his music is not for like
guys,
it's not
similar
like,
to how Drake was saying that.
Right.
Yeah.
So yeah. Also, I've been hearing some Jack Harlow backlash, like especially like the Brandy situation and stuff like that, which I don't think is that deep. I don't care how nobody feels.
The Brandy situation.
You didn't hear about that? Like, he was on an interview and he said they were talking about
who is
Ray
this?
J's sister, and they said, who's Ray J's sister? And they said Brandy.
Yeah.
He's like, who's Brandy?
Yeah.
Like, that's crazy. But
hey, man,
I feel like it's also not that deep. But
that's what I'm saying.
But
I thought it was
you also can't let them into the culture and then complain about how they react to the culture. So, let Jack Harlow be a lesson. The next time y'all want to let anybody be a rapper. Cause a lot of y'all forget where hip hop started and what the genre is based on. You know, we ain't gonna get too deep into it, but let that just be a warning to y'all. Don't complain about Jack Harlow once he got his feet in the door. Y'all should have stopped him on the porch. Come on,
talk to him.
Nah, it's a. I mean, I fuck with Jack Harlow. He cool.
Oh yeah, he's
the
cool.
ladies.
I
It's the
rock with
ladies.
him.
It's the ladies, honestly.
I'm not gonna say I like all white rappers, but like Mac Miller, he was a fire artist.
One thing I do appreciate though,
I don't like the comparison
comparisons.
at all. So like, what else you been listening to?
Honestly, recently, so you remember how when Roddy Ricch dropped his album, there was a lot of backlash, people saying it's trash and everything. So I'm not gonna lie, I was definitely that type of dude.
I remember you saying
like I had a few songs to listen to, that was about it. So recently I've been listening to it some more.
The numbers are crazy.
Yeah, exactly. I've been going to Thailand, all good. Hibachi's dope, but honestly my personal favorite is Pay My Dues with Takeoff. Cause Takeoff, I really rock with him. He's one of my favorite Migos anyways.
Yeah.
Speaking of that, you hear the Uncle
Yeah,
I don't know, you think they broke up?
I don't think so. I don't think it's likely. I think Migos is pretty much a forever group, and I feel like it's been like they've made it.
I feel like they can all do their own shit now.
Yeah, they can all go solo, and we've seen them all drop solo albums, and we've seen the results of them.
Listen, I need a new Offset and a new Takeoff album.
I'm cool in the Quavo.
Hey, you like Quavo? Like
Quavo.
you're cool, but like I really need
Shout
those
out
two.
Quavo though. I'll hit you.
really
Like, if I was a
Takeoff,
rapper,
though.
I'll hit you for a fire hook. I
Yeah.
swear to God, you would be on.
Who's the
We
best
gonna have
Migos?
a hit, bruh.
Who's the best Amigos?
What's his name?
Offset.
Yeah, Offset. He's the best overall, well-rounded Migos. But
Versatile.
Takeoff is lyrically the best.
Yes, Takeoff be talking his
Lyrically
shit.
the best. Quavo
Yes.
is great on hooks. All of them are great on ad-libs.
Mm-hmm.
Migos is a talented group, and they could do way more than Culture 3.
Mm-hmm. Also been listening to Ramona Park, Broke My Heart by Vince Staples.
Oh, okay.
Listen,
yeah,
I've been
yeah,
going
yeah.
back. And like, you ever hear a song, like I'm at work chilling, it's a song called Playaways Come On, just start playing. I'm like, damn, that shit fire. Next thing I know, I replayed it like 4 or 5 times. And this one is dope because like he had a little baby verse on here, he had a few Ty Dolla $ign on here, he had beats produced by Mustard.
Oh, so
Crazy.
Is this the first album he's had like some big like features like that? Cause
In a
there was
while,
some
yeah.
big name like
In
in
a
the
while,
last
yeah, 'cause he
albums
doesn't
I've
always do
seen,
features.
like the one which
Mhm.
McCall try to play me all the time, but
Yeah.
I didn't see too many.
Yeah, he doesn't really do a lot of features with rappers. Like he doesn't do like a lot of singers. Like this last album, Vince Staples self-titled, he had Fouché. I don't know if I'm saying her name right, but yeah, her on there.
What's your second favorite Vince Staples album?
My second favorite.
No, what's your favorite Vince Staples album?
Favorite, honestly, bro, it might
Big
have
Fish Theory.
Big Fish Theory's up there.
I had a feeling.
Big Fish Theory, they got a banger on their 745. You can ask Justin. Like every morning, I'm
This
getting
man conditioned me to that song.
play
I
that
go.
song every day.
Hey, it's your anthem. You gotta have your anthems for the morning.
Listen, bro, exactly. Vince Staples is very underrated to me. Very underrated lyricist, you know, and. He's a different style of rap, so I mean, I get it now. A lot of people might be into that, but even if you not into his music, like he's still funny as hell. Like if you watch, I bet more times than not you come across him on TikTok about like how he made money with making his music for movies and shit like that, or just the funny shit he do.
Mm-hmm. So,
but yeah, Vince Staples is underrated. But yeah, though, how about you though, bro?
Me, I've been listening to a lot of singles lately. Cause oh my god, singles have been dropping left and right, and I like Crazy Crazy by Nardo Wick. The boy went crazy.
Is that more recent?
Yeah, that's like only probably 2 weeks old. Maybe.
Okay, so I gotta tap in on Nardo Wick.
Yeah, you definitely gotta tap in. That song that's like honestly that song.
It might be it.
It's up, bro. That's a hit.
It's your favorite one so far?
Yeah, it's a T. I mean, it was just the singles, but out of all the Nardo, I can't say it's my favorite one because he had some really good songs on the album.
Yeah, near song crazy.
Crazy Crazy is a fire single, but I really liked it. Like he, I'm in Atlanta, finna pull up on Baby. You know that's fire. And then after the beat is fire too. The beat's fire, and then after he started the second verse, bro started rapping it, bro, fast as dog.
Damn.
Like I'm like, damn. Like, all right, I see how you coming.
Right.
I'm ready for that deluxe. We've been waiting on that for a little minute, but I hope it's worth the wait. I also listened to a single by Young and May. I think it's her most recent single. It's called "Tip the Surgeon." I liked it.
We need some Young and May
You know,
too.
facts. We definitely need an EP or album this year. She's a summer person too. Petty Wap. Come on, bro. You already know. You already know, bro. She's a summer person.
Yes,
she always dropped that single that kicked the summer off. But I like Tip the Surgeon. The thing is, me personally, I hate when Young and May raps because the way she rap, I hate when she does this. She says fire lines back to back, right? And then she'll slow down and let the beat rock, which is cool. I get it, you know. She got barred, but I personally hate that because I'm just like such a geek for the bars. Just like keep going.
Yeah,
you feel me?
You listen to battle. You big on battle rap.
Exactly.
The bar.
I appreciate the bar. So she heavy punching, boom, boom,
Like
and then she
the
just
yak,
stop.
Bro,
Yeah,
when you put me
bro.
on that
Oh
song,
my
I literally
goodness.
bumped that song for
Off
like
the
2
yak,
months.
man, that's crazy. Y'all gotta tap into Young and May, man. Y'all can't sleep forever. Her or T Grizzly, bro. Y'all gonna wake up eventually.
Sleeping, man.
T Grizzly need to drop too.
Yes. Honestly,
He
bro,
dropped
just
that Robbery Part 3. It was fire. I liked it.
word. I'm about to tap.
That's
in.
another single I've been listening to.
Expand your music horizons. You never know what you might find. I know right now we only talk about rap, but like we don't listen to only rap. Cause,
We
like,
definitely don't.
Because like, if you went through, I love some R&B. Like I love some Snow Allegra. I love SZA. Like Doja Cat.
Oh yeah,
Weeknd.
the females.
Right.
Let's talk about the. Okay, let's talk
SZA,
about the females.
her.
Yeah, she's
All right,
her.
what's your?
LMA.
Give me your top 5 females right now.
Whoa, right now.
Top 3, cause I can get.
So,
no order. How about
No
that?
order.
Make it
So like,
easy.
here's the thing. So like with
I'm
that,
on
are we
that
talking
female.
like?
I'm on that. I know my stats when it comes to female. I've been listening. I've been peeping, bro. They on some shit this year.
Yeah, crazy.
The past couple years too, bro. I'm not gonna lie. The new girl artists these ain't no come in for a couple years and gone. Like these are staple females. So shout out to the ladies.
Shout out to the lady.
Give it up for the ladies.
Yeah, you go first.
I got in no order. Gotta have Quilla Ray, no bias, Jersey. Then we got Bia. Bia, fine. Gotta have. See.
I'm not gonna lie, I gotta tap in more.
I'm not gonna lie. I feel you. I cannot put Young and May in the female category, and why I say this. I'm not playing when I say she's better than most of you niggas, so it's not even fair.
And the fact that she be talking about how he be having she be having bitches suck the strap, like that's crazy. So
Hey,
like,
that is a wild line.
One of us, bro.
Yes, I'm one of them. Yes, I'm one of them.
Yes,
Yes, one of them.
That's gang. So we got Coyle Ray, Bia, Big Lotto. Mulatto's fire. She's fire. She has bars.
Big Lotto.
Cardi B. I need her to drop something though, for her to stay. I mean, but she's a staple. Come on.
We're talking just rappers.
Cardi
Top
B
5
and Meg
women.
Thee Stallion are gonna be there, but
That's
I
what I'm
feel
saying,
like
because like, I don't know that many. He talking
but-
about rapping.
Yeah, and I also like Lakia. Y'all should tap in. She signed to QC.
I don't know what that is. QC. Ain't there's a...
She got a song with
Singing
Nano
with
Wick on
Baby
his
and
album.
everything?
Yeah, she's fire. She got a song with T Grizzly. She might have a song with her. She got some good features. Like I like Lakia. She's a nice little rapper, bro. And they are. I like a lot of them because they're not like it's different. We're not seeing like I feel like Meg Thee Stallion and Cardi B are very similar. Like especially to Nicki Minaj.
With the
That's what we're
lyrics,
seeing,
sometimes
right?
raunchy lyrics.
And then
They can all rap though.
Right, yeah. And they all got their different styles, but they're very similar. But we seeing artists come in like Coi Leray and Bia who are not sounding like them, which I really like. And their music is nothing like theirs.
Yeah.
I can't wait till Bia drop the album. I'm ready to listen to that because Coi Leray's was good to me.
Mm-hmm.
But Lotto, she just dropped the album. I do need to listen to that, but I've heard the hits that were on there, like the radio hits, they sounded pretty good.
Okay.
She got some good features on there, so yeah.
Okay. Alright, so for me, I don't have like rappers specifically, because I'm not gonna lie, like I listen to like a lot of female like R&B artists, pop artists.
Mm-hmm.
So like I got FK, Twigs, she's dope. She collabs with a little bit everybody. Like she collabed with the Staples, A$AP Rocky. So that's how I found out about her. That's also she's on a song with Future.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, who is this? Like I'm seeing all these big features on these big artists that I really rock with. So I gotta throw her on there. So then Kilo Kish, also another one. She collabs with Vince Staples. She's fired.
Mm-hmm.
Joyce Wright, R&B artist, I've recently been finding too. Like I found out from her through a song with this producer named K Tronada. K Tronada is a producer. He works for a little bit of everybody, bro. He creates some real funky beats like the shit that make you want to move your body. But yeah, honestly, and I'm a Doja Cat again still, like Doja Cat.
Yeah, I gotta put Doja Cat in there. I was having a hard time different, whatever that word is, between the artist and the rappers of the female.
Yeah, cause I still listen to her back on SoundCloud days, like before she got
Doja
big.
Cat?
Yeah,
Oh, wow.
like she had a song called No Police from like 2017, and it's just like it's crazy
That whole EP is beautiful.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh, for real?
Yes, it's amazing to see the evolution of the artist.
Is it rap or is it like overall?
It's
She's
just
an
singing.
artist.
Just
Oh, it's just
artist.
singing.
Yeah.
Oh, cause Doja Cat can rap too, right?
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
I know she got that. That's my best friend.
Mm-hmm. She
But
had a little bit of
I ain't gonna
everything.
lie. Shout out to Sweetie.
Mm-hmm.
Her and the City Girls, they don't make my list. And
She got some weird
I
food
don't know,
combinations.
because me personally, as a man,
Mhm.
I can listen to certain female. You know, you can listen to like we all got some Keisha Cole and Beyonce songs.
For
We
sure.
got
Oh,
it.
yeah.
Like we
sure.
some real. We can admit
Mary
that.
J. Blige.
Come on,
Sure.
Mary J. I mean,
Right.
these are the staples of the game.
Right.
So
Cautious.
So I can tell I have an ear for like girls music, but them I just can't get with, and I don't know if it's because personally I'm not a female or if it's because their music is not good. But I personally think the quality of I look at the City Girls as like they're like to me like comical rappers like Blueface. You don't take them too seriously for the bars, but they'll have a hit. Like they can come up with a hit.
I mean, but here's the thing though, Cam. That's not for us to relate
It's
to.
not.
Though.
It's not at
Like,
all. But
'cause-
I'm saying like I don't see how.
No, I
Like,
feel you
you
though,
know.
because I mean, you got to be in the mindset. Because I don't listen to the music, but from what I've heard, like, are you listening to them like when you need some motivation, you in a down mood, and if you listen to niggas if you want to shake your ass and
Imagine me being
scam
down
a rich ass
and listening to Act Up.
Hey, y'all ever
That's
y'all
not
fuck with Summer
about to
Walker?
boost my.
Y'all fuck with Summer Walker?
Summer Walker's fire.
Oh God, y'all I listened to her latest
I
album.
don't
Everything.
listen
Crazy.
to her, but I know she's fire, and
Yeah.
I've heard a couple hits by her.
Summer Walker's
And she
definitely
got a
fire.
song with Kendrick on his album.
Current
Tap
women
in.
for current
Did
women
you-
artists, she got to be like my top 10.
Top 10.
For-
Listen,
for-
shout out
for-
to the
for-
women, man. The
shout
women
out to
killing
the
the game.
ladies.
Like I'm really loving like the rest
Did you
of
hear
them.
Purple Hearts?
Also,
Oh yeah, I listened to the whole album.
Also,
Father Time really hit for me.
Mariah the Scientist is definitely
I
underrated.
heard
She
that
sounded
name.
WS. She sounded like YSL.
He said,
You talking about YSL, man? Don't even start with them.
so
Free YSL.
is she
free
not?
game.
When did she sign?
I don't know. I know she's signed.
Them
Last
niggas
time
ain't never
I
making it
checked,
up.
too.
Last time I checked, she was messing
I
with
thought they said all the YSL niggas got locked up.
Nah.
It's just,
Man, they got like
I mean, it's
50
28
Ricos.
niggas locked up. So how? I mean, 30 niggas locked up. So how?
You see they locked up the
How
dog
many
too?
niggas in the label?
What's up, everybody? Back in another edition of Weezytalksx. So this is part 2. The first half of this video, we recorded that a couple days ago. You know, we back at it again. What's today? Today is Wednesday, May 25th. Back at it again.
We do that.
Cam, how you feeling, my brother?
I'm good. You know me, chilling.
Hey, you see my brother though? He got the attire, he got the ice on. Listen, when I seen that brother, like, he came fresh out of Sunday church, man. He got fresh to death, and he got the forces on, son.
All white forces?
You look good.
Feel good.
You feel good, my
feel
brother.
me?
So
Yes,
that's what
indeed.
we trying to do, man. We trying to feel good here at the
Yes,
Weezytalksx podcast on the team, man.
Mhm.
How you been feeling on, my brother?
Honestly, bro, I've been good, man. I've been making some big decisions, you know, about to, not gonna be working 2 jobs, now go back down to 1. So, you know, I'm really about to, you know, the past few months working a lot on me and my personal growth. So
Yeah, you gotta take a break for yourself.
exactly. So
We young.
you feel me? So I've been buying new clothes and all that stuff. But you know, I've been good. I can't complain, bro. You know, the only way to go is up. And I got big goals this summer. And so, you know, I'm just making sure put all the pieces together, piece by piece. We gonna get
That's
there.
a puzzle.
Mhm.
Life is a puzzle.
Exactly.
Yes, sir.
So let's get into it, man. What we get into tonight, brother?
Today we getting into the Weezytalksx debates. Today
Okay.
we got we gonna do a little debate,
Okay, what we got?
NBA little debate, you know what I'm saying, duos debate. Then we gonna
Duos.
do a little list, play a
Okay.
little game. Then we gonna have another debate, but that's music related.
Okay.
We gonna get to that. It's a debate day here at
Okay.
Weezytalksx.
Mhm.
We gonna kick it off with the NBA duos debate. I seen this on Instagram and people was hitting my DMs spicy. Alright? So look, we got who is the best duo
Okay.
out of D Wade and Bron, MJ, Scottie Pippen, Shaq and Kobe, or the Slim Reaper and Steph Curry. Slim Reaper is Kevin Durant. If you don't know, you need to know.
What's the criteria we going for though? Are we going off of championships? Are we going off just pure skill?
I feel like with this group that's talented, we can do all of those. Like,
Because I mean, if we go chips, is obviously MJ and Pippen.
yeah, that's true. And then, but like, it's hard because you want to say dominance. You could say MJ and Pippen, right?
Mm-hmm.
But we also gotta admit, Bron and D Wade ran the league a few years.
No, I definitely
But
agree.
I
And
feel like
that
MJ
wasn't
and
even
Pippen-
prime D Wade.
Exactly, and MJ and Pippen was just a little bit longer. But then you got Shaq and Kobe.
Shaq and
They was-
Kobe, they had 3-peat.
Come on, bro.
3-peat. I mean,
they
not a
was
lot of people
killing
can say they did that.
That's
Because you remember when they was trying to compare James Harden and Joel Embiid
Yeah,
to
that was
New
terrible.
Edition, Shaq and Kobe.
terrible. I
James
don't even
Harden.
know where you tried that.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
Did you see them play in the playoffs?
Exactly.
Respectfully, come on.
you know, James Harden had what, like 1 or 2 games, good games in the playoffs, and it's like I really just don't know what's going on with him as a player. Like I feel like with him, he doesn't have the same explosiveness as he used to have. Like as you watch him play, like he's not able to. You know, he used to take everybody's ankle, kick to the cup, all that.
Heading out of his prime, man.
That could
I think
be
they're
it.
developing. You know, we had that talk off cam.
You know, with him, but it could be reaching a point. Him and Russ could be reaching at the same point.
That's right.
Kind of like how CP3 was at some point. So it comes to a point where you have to reinvent yourself in order
A lot of
to
people
stay
writing
relevant in this
CP3
game.
off too. I've been seeing that. Like a lot of people saying, you just call it quits. I mean, after
No.
the past 2 seasons, I'm like, y'all gonna say like,
He's about to come back and be 36, 37, I think,
Like-
and he's still producing.
come on, bro. Like
He's still one of the best.
he
point
went to the
guards in league.
finals last year. This year, the #1 seed, dominated season,
Mhm.
phenomenal team basketball, best record in the league. They lost to they didn't get Luka wasn't going, bro.
Yeah.
You got, that brother is averaging Michael Jordan numbers, bro. Like
He
not
averages
gonna-
39 points in elimination games.
That's ridiculous, but that's
Mhm.
actually that's
I
a
think
new
that's the
record.
highest, yeah.
That's a record. MJ, LeBron, all of them couldn't do that. That's crazy.
Luka's a different breed.
He's different. That's what I'm saying. Luka's
I got a
like.
question. I got one question. Then we're gonna actually answer yours.
I think Luka deserves to be where Nikola Jokic is, if that's your question, as far as the white boy face of the league. But
No, I won't say that.
alright,
So, as I'm watching him, I feel that like he's kind of in a young LeBron situation where this is like
Luka?
he's clearly the best player on his team. Like he has some solid players. Cause like Jalen, like he has some Jalen Brunson.
Jalen Brunson showed up these playoffs.
That's what I'm saying. Like they're solid, but then they also have games where fall them at the face of the earth.
Inconsistency, yeah.
So I feel that like for him, I'm not comparing him to LeBron, but the situations are kind of similar in the sense Like, I'm not saying that Luka is capable of carrying LeBron to the finals. I mean, carrying his team to the finals like LeBron did. You know, and listen, if you do, first off, you think he can win 3 straight games against the Warriors? I don't know, dog.
That's
I think
a tough
they won
task
it.
for anybody.
I
think once
loaded.
the Warriors got that third, the Warriors are not. I'm not one. It's crazy to say this, but the Warriors. Shall I say it?
Say it.
The Warriors.
Talk your
It
shit.
sounds crazy. The Warriors are not one to blow a 3-1 lead. That's kind of crazy to say though.
I don't. Well,
Like in the finals though,
yeah, you
they don't
right.
usually do that though.
Before the finals. I see what
Oh
you're saying.
yeah, that back to my point about dominance. So we get to the last duo, which is Curry and KD. Bro, the finals runs were crazy. I mean, not
I
even
agree.
the playoff runs were. Didn't they go 1 year where they had 1 loss the whole or
In the
a
playoffs.
couple?
Yeah, I believe
Like
so.
they swept like all the way
Yeah.
into the finals or the conference finals. That's crazy.
Honestly.
That's very hard to do in the NBA. That's
So
crazy.
who? First off, honestly, bro, I'm gonna say.
So you want to put it in categories, or you want to go off? You want to say your favorite, or you feel me? Break it down like how you want to do it.
Alright, so we already talked about championships.
Mhm.
So if we
Well,
do,
wait. Let's
if we're
see.
doing championships,
They got
it's,
2.
It's gotta be Jordan Pippen. It's gotta
They
be
got
Kobe Shaq.
6.
They got 6. Kobe Shaq got 3. Bron and D Wade have 2.
2.
KD.
No.
Yeah, they got 2 together because Bron won 1 with Cleveland, then he won another one with the Lakers.
Right.
But
wait.
D Wade got 3 of them though.
The first year
They
the
lost.
Heat went to, they lost to the Mavericks.
Yeah,
The second year they played the Thunder,
Thunder. You right.
and then they played the
Spurs
Spurs twice,
Yeah.
and they beat them once, and they
Yeah.
beat the Thunder.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, they got 2.
Yep, they
All
got
right.
2. KD, Kyrie, they got 2.
2. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So if we talking championships,
Mm-hmm.
it's not even close.
Exactly.
But
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we talking about Jordan.
Exactly. That's Jordan.
But then you also gotta factor. It's like they all got different components because you gotta factor in that they did theirs
Right,
3
that-
in a row.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy.
And 2 also different positions.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day,
Center,
Jordan's a shooting guard,
guard.
small forward. Yeah, center, shooting guard. Exactly.
2, 3.
Point guard, small
2,
forward.
3. Yeah, that's yeah.
Mm-hmm.
The point guard small forward duo seems like that is the most successful.
Mm-hmm.
And or shooting guard
You
2,
know-
3 is
You know who
probably
should have been on his list?
yeah. Who?
Kyrie and LeBron.
Kyrie and LeBron is a very underrated duo.
They should have.
They should
Honestly,
have been on this list.
if Kyrie, who knows what would have happened if Kyrie ended up staying?
Yeah, I think Kyrie would be a different player though. I'm kind of glad.
Different type of player entirely.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I definitely think.
100%. I feel they at least could have won another ring.
So who you got as your best and why?
My best.
Okay,
I'm not gonna lie,
let me not say that because with this list it's kind of hard to say that. I
So
can't
many
even because
people.
the stuff that we already talked about. I feel like
I'm gonna keep
we
it
can
buck.
just say
I'm not
who
gonna
your
choose. I'm
favorite
not gonna
is.
choose Jordan
Yeah.
because I understand Jordan. I respect Jordan. I respect what he does in the game of basketball. But me personally, I didn't see Michael Jordan play basketball.
Yeah.
So like I can respect your greatness, but I ain't see it.
Not
So I'm
from
really
that
going with
era,
what I
my-
seen
my
before.
boy.
Cause like I done seen more Kobe highlights than I done seen Michael Jordan, just because when I started watching basketball, Kobe was still playing.
I
Absolutely.
feel like Jordan wasn't a duo, it was a trio. It was him,
Exactly.
Pippen,
They had a bunch of
and-
others. Dennis Rodman,
They
they
had
had
a
Steve Kerr.
him, Pippen, and Rodman, like the main,
that's
main
what
three.
made him
That's
so
the thing
nice.
about a lot of these teams,
Like
though.
Jordan built that. He knew like the pieces. Like
He built that
completed
franchise.
The puzzle. Yeah, like oh yeah, give me Dennis Rodman. We don't want it. Well, we need rebounds. Come on,
No,
give me
no.
him. Like you feel me? Like
Yeah.
he put that team together. Shout out Dennis Rodman, by the way. That
Man's
man
the
didn't
GOAT.
touch a basketball until he was like 18, and he's an NBA legend, Hall of Famer. That's crazy.
You know, I'm gonna just go out with it. I'm gonna go on a limb. Like just my personal favorite, Kobe Shaq. Kobe Shaq, and then I
to
got
love it.
then like Bron and Bron D Wade. Like I still play with
That's
them
my
on 2K. Like I can never
Favorite team on
like
2K.
I can't go third of them because
Beautiful.
when LeBron went there, I was
Never got
hating
me
on
my favorite
LeBron.
team.
LeBron was doing his job correctly when LeBron's been the best player in the league for a long time.
You can never forget about the iconic picture.
But when he was villain LeBron,
Oh yeah, the oop picture.
Yeah.
is
The oop
crazy.
picture.
when he was villain LeBron,
Yeah, I thought it
that
was
was
for
when he
video.
was like all over.
I
He
hated
took over the
LeBron.
league.
I hated
Exactly. He
LeBron.
did his job well. Everyone hated him because he was balling
And I
out,
hated
bro.
Curry I like both of them now.
I'm not a LeBron fan, but I can acknowledge what
It's
he's
hard.
done.
Sometimes it's so easy to hate on them when people doing so good, like with the Warriors. Like, damn, y'all winning again.
As a kid, you don't look at the whole picture. You can't accept greatness.
Exactly.
I was salty. Curry was dominating the league, lighting up your favorite teams. You couldn't do nothing about it.
Exactly.
LeBron couldn't do nothing.
You know how annoying it was, like around that time, 2016, 2017, when Warriors were winning all the time. You know how annoying it was to get on 2K and play online. Every time you play with somebody, they always got the Warriors.
Look at Curry.
Every time you play with your homies, they always want to pick the Warriors.
Look at Curry, man.
Like, you don't want to play with nobody else. And
2016, that ruined the year. Like, it would have been a perfect year if it wasn't for that. Thanks a lot, Curry.
Hey, we had some great music in 2016.
2016 was fire summer.
I swear. Alright, she said, who's your favorite duo? Who you choosing?
Definitely D-Wade and Bron.
D-Wade and
Always
Bron.
been my favorite duo.
Okay.
When they clicked up, it was magic.
Yeah, because it wasn't even just them, because Chris Bosh was essential to that team.
Chris Bosh.
Like,
I was a
that's one thing
fan
I
of
really
Mario
appreciate.
Chalmers, of course,
Norris
Ray
Cole.
Allen, and the fact that Ray Allen was pulling his weight out of his prime, one of the most clutch shots of all time. That got them that extra game they needed to get that chip. So yeah, shout out to Mario Chalmers, Ray Allen. I wish Mario Chalmers didn't disappear. Him and Norris Cole didn't
Norris Cole
disappear.
went to the New Orleans Pelicans for a little bit.
Like,
After
that's what I'm saying. Like, they just dropped out. I like the Bird, man.
I mean,
Shout out number 11.
Yep.
Yeah, I like that Heat team.
That Heat team was dope. Honestly, with the NBA, there's been so many great duos. Okay, I got one question about duo. Real quick, you think that Donovan Mitchell and Rudy Gobert gonna stick together this season? Okay.
I don't feel like they
honestly.
would have figured that out by now. There's no way.
Because even though they say there's no issues with the fact that Donovan Mitchell don't pass on the ball. I mean, ain't nothing wrong with that. It is what it is.
But your number one option is to pass it to your number two option. That's a problem.
And you know what I do understand also how he keeps being defensive player of the year if it's clear that he's a liability on defense. Because the reason why they're out of the playoffs in the first round because they attacked Rudy Gobert on defense, switched to Rudy Gobert on defense.
Thank you. I had him on my fantasy team too. And you know what's crazy? Rudy Gobert, bro, he's a defensive beast, right? He got defensive player of the year, right? As I was saying, Rudy Gobert, if you watch like highlights from, like just dunk highlights from last season, this season, maybe the season before that, Rudy Gobert is the most dunked on player in the league, the most posterized player.
Honestly.
And the only reason I'm not on his top about it is because you know who else is?
Who?
Jared Allen. But Jared Allen is a dog.
Yeah.
I like Jared Allen. I like the fro. He's a different
That's
breed.
what I'm saying. Like, Rudy Gobert is cool, but like Jared Allen's, he's improving every season.
I love it.
Like, I've been a fan of him since he was in Brooklyn. Like,
Offensive
I get it. They got
production
James
is
Harden,
well.
but they traded away a big asset, Jared Allen. That team would be completely different.
Hey, they needed a
James
big
Harden.
man
What
too.
they literally
That was
did you
their
for
problem.
what? One season?
Right.
Season and a half? Exactly.
He
You need a
didn't
big. They
play.
still need a big man.
He barely played.
Andre Drummond's not getting it done.
Nah. I see. But about. I was gonna say Andre Drummond, but that's a whole nother thing. Let's play a game, man.
All right. What's the game?
It's a contract game, right?
Okay.
NBA players. I'm gonna give you a name and we're gonna talk about them.
Okay.
And I want you, based off like to this date, like to their last game, depending on how far they made in the playoffs, if they didn't make the playoffs, what they did this season. What do you think their contract should be if they got a new contract like right now? Like what they would do for whatever team? You can give a number. You could say I put him on a he got a prove it deal. I give him the max, like a lot of money, a little bit. You know, he ain't got to get into the every numbers and all that. But we're gonna start with MB, Mr. Rapper, NBA star himself.
RTB and B Road Trench baby Miles Bridges. Miles Bridges had a breakout season. I think
the past two seasons.
He's constantly improving. I don't think
Should've been an all-star.
He's dope. I don't think he's max player level.
Not max, not yet.
I think you can.
This is
him
definitely
a prove it deal.
This is a prove it deal this year.
Like go get it because at this point it's cool. You're showing that what you can do as an individual, but y'all need to make some moves in that roster. You need to go to the playoffs.
Yeah,
because you guys have talent.
With LaMelo, that was the point of getting him.
You have LaMelo, you have Terry Rozier, but you also got Miles Bridges. So for them, it's like I don't know what you're gonna do. It's gonna get to the point where you have to decide whose team it is, and that's all I'm gonna leave it at that. Then you have to decide. But I give them a proven deal.
All right.
Who else?
I agree with that one. Luka Doncic. Larry Bird of our time.
Max. He's playing right now.
Come on, bro.
Like
Luka.
39 and
That's
39 in
Luka.
the playoff elimination games. And then I just want to say he's here right now. I don't know if he was gonna be here right now. Clippers was in the playoffs at full strength, because every time the Clippers went against them, it was always smoke, man.
He ain't playing no more.
You feel me? Listen, next season we're gonna see what happens. Kawhi PG coming back, but yeah, Luka, Max, of course. Luka's worth it.
I agree. JaVale McGee.
I feel like JaVale McGee, he's in the later stages of his career, so I feel like he's got to be a proven. I mean, he's a minimum guy, so it's like you probably give him.
But he's a good role player.
That's what I'm saying. You probably give him like
the
8.
past few seasons.
I probably give him 8.
You give him $8 million?
8 for a year. 8 to 10.
I would
Maybe
give
in 2
him
years.
probably
It depends, though.
2-year, $14 million.
Is he healthy though? That's the thing.
I can't.
Is he durable? Because I mean, he is in his latter stages of his career.
He is.
But for right now, because he's good at what he does, but it all depends on the system, the type of coach that you have, and the type of coach that you are. So I'm gonna say I'll give him a prove it deal.
Prove it deal.
Well, because he's in his latter years, do you think he
Yeah,
play a leadership role?
You gonna give him a prove it deal on his latter year?
But do you think he play a leadership role because he's had that experience?
No.
Not on the Suns.
No.
Okay, that's a fair point. That's a fair point.
I'm ass niggas.
Not on the Suns. Not on the Suns.
Yeah, not at all.
We got
I ain't hear that part.
Schroeder.
Dennis Schroeder, you getting $5 million.
He gonna give him the same contract he got.
Yeah, like you cool, bro. Like I'm not giving you nothing crazy until you show me, because at the end of the day, you was talking all that rah-rah. You could have stayed with the Lakers and got way more money.
They needed you.
Exactly.
They needed you this year. You probably didn't expect that. I didn't expect that. But they needed you this year.
They need something.
And where was you?
Not there.
When the Celtics making $5 million. Shout out to $5 million. I wish I had $5 million.
Mm-hmm.
But when you could have been making, what was
Could
it?
have been $34 million, probably
It
30.
was something crazy.
30. And you left for 5?
Where
It
he
was way
was
more.
expecting a max.
But he said he never saw the deal.
Whatever.
That's
Bullshit.
stupid. I wouldn't have left. If I ain't ever see the deal, I wouldn't have left. Cut a that's a 25 mil cut. Nah, you got messed
who
up.
got a good ass deal? Who finessed? Somebody just got a good ass deal.
I think Trae Young might have disqualified for a Supermax because of all the NBA. There's a lot of people. Did you see? Also, you see that Giannis was
How much is that?
disqualification?
No, he got qualified.
Oh,
How much is
I was
it?
about to say that's so ass
225
backwards.
million.
2020 for how much? How long?
NBA.
225 for like 5 years.
4? Oh, it's 5?
It's usually 4 or 5 years.
Yeah.
That's smooth.
They're
But
saying
also-
LeBron not trying to sign an extension.
I mean,
Yeah, he might be in year 20. Why would he?
I'm gonna say he getting
But
low.
here's the
He
thing,
getting his latter years.
He could retire if he wants.
He getting his
Not
latter
about to
years.
retire.
Oh no, I don't think he's gonna
LeBron's
retire.
not going out like this.
He's not retiring until he at least makes
That's
it.
right now. his
Until he gets
contract
another ring,
is up.
probably.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
All right, Jason Tatum.
Alright. He's getting the max.
I was about to say you're
He's
gonna
getting the
get
max,
top
bro.
5
He's
this
crazy.
year.
Top 5 that shit. There's a reason why he
Luka's
was
top
all-
5.
I ain't gonna lie, his face made me think he was gonna say approve it. I was about to say
And
you're
he's
crazy.
definitely top 5. He's number 1 in the playoffs.
There's
right
a
now.
reason why he's a
Luka
NBA first team.
and Jason Tatum. That's Luka number 1, Jason Tatum number 2. Steph Curry probably 3
Oh.
in the playoffs.
Okay.
In the playoffs.
So,
In the
who's
playoffs.
taking the chip?
Oh. Well, it's about to be the Warriors are going to the finals, which I said. I predicted that last season. Said when they get healthy,
Okay.
they're a threat. I said that when they fully healthy,
Mhm.
they could be a threat. Clay coming back, the best shooting guard in the league. Hey,
I don't think they
don't
win,
shoot
though.
the messenger. But hold on,
I don't think they
wait.
win no game.
I think it's gonna be a fire finals. But
Who you on the East?
the East is it's like it hurts. 'Cause both of these teams deserve it. I hate this. Like they both deserve it so bad. Like like the Celtics been fighting for years. They finally got it. They beat the Bucks. They swept the Nets. They have the toughest road to. Now they play the Heat, number 1 seed. Toughest road. And then you got the Heat. Went to the finals, lost to the Lakers. Then when they get knocked out by the Bucks
First
last year.
round.
First round, they lost to both the championship teams. Then you got
You notice how he
live life, breathe air. I know someday we're gonna get there. It feels so wonderful. It's all for real. I'm telling you just how I feel. So wake up, the members of my nation. It's your time to be. There's no chance unless you take one.
Welcome back to the Weezytalksx podcast.
Shout out, man. We had a quick interlude, man.
Hey, man,
we got
quick
some technical
interlude.
difficulties, but we back.
Album coming soon, you feel
Yes,
me?
sir.
Better than Rich
Listen, we
Spirit.
cover all the early 2000s Nickelodeon Disney Channel theme songs coming soon.
Cartoon Network.
Victorious.
All of them,
Remix kind of
$12.99.
song, Here I Am.
$299.
$2.99. It's gonna be double album, 24 tracks.
Yeah, $12.99.
Tap in.
We will be giving a
Mhm.
10% discount to subscribers using code Weezytalksx. So stay tuned, and that may or may not be capped. You have to stay tuned to find out. So that's your fault. Back to the contracts.
Yes, sir.
Let's finish up here.
Mhm.
What you gonna give Ben Simmons?
Ben Simmons, I don't know. Can I just like not give you an answer?
Okay, that's
because
that's
he hasn't
fair.
played
That's
all
your one
season.
pass.
Like he ain't played all
That's
season.
your one
Like I
pass.
really was looking for him to play. He ain't played this season, so he better show up next season.
What you gonna give KD?
KD deserves max. I mean, he deserves all the money. He's the one
Does
that's.
Bron deserve max too?
Well, it depends. Does Bron want to commit for 4 years though? Because
Okay, I was
Bron's
gonna
37.
say.
He deserves it.
Yeah.
But
Yeah. Okay, so yeah, Bron definitely deserves it.
definitely deserves the bread.
Let's wrap it up.
Okay.
What you gonna do with James Harden?
James Harden. I'm not giving him the max.
Right,
I'm
obviously.
not giving him the max. I give you like 80. But I don't know. I don't think he deserved the
I'm
100.
not gonna lie.
I don't think he deserved the 100 the way he's been playing this past season and a half.
Based on this season, I'm giving James Harden 20 mil 2 years.
He's gonna be gone. He's gonna try to go somewhere
Well,
else.
where are you gonna go?
That's right. I mean, hey,
That's a great question.
very good question. All right, man. So honestly, though, hold on. It was one more thing we wanted. Oh yeah. Also, another thing talking about producer Mount Rushmore. All right, so hit me with that, man. Hit me with some of your favorite producers, man. We doing all time. We just doing personal favorites.
Personal favorites,
Okay.
cause I got some heat earlier
Okay.
from the Negroes in the room.
Yeah. Tell your shit, man. Go ahead.
DJ Khaled is a top producer of all time. Hit him or love
Top
him.
what? Like top 10,
He
top
ran-
5?
He's definitely top 10. He's definitely top 10. If DJ Khaled is not a top 10 producer, please comment. Kim is wildin'.
Kim is
I
wildin'.
said comment, so y'all shut the hell up.
Nah.
I'm gonna comment on it right now.
I'll comment right
And
now.
put
I'll be the first comment.
and,
Oh, God.
do it. And put WAHLIN, so I know you talking specifically about this. Say Kim is wildin'.
Violent.
Alright? DJ Khaled, Metro Boomin, he's top 5.
Definitely.
SMD.
Okay.
Let's see.
Who else we got?
J. Cole, underrated producer.
Most definitely.
I hope y'all know he's writing some of your favorite rapper songs. Look it up. Look it up. All right,
He do be ghostwriting.
Yeah.
And then we got
Who else?
Ye. I don't like Ye, but I gotta give it to him when it comes to the producing. It's nutty. Pusha T's
I was worried
album
about
from
you
all the
first.
7 track, like the 7
I
track
ain't know.
album.
I ain't know he was gonna give him his.
I wasn't, because I was on trash from how I got did before this podcast, but I'm gonna let it go.
I ain't gonna lie,
And
we was on his ass.
my final point is Dr. Dre is the greatest producer of all time. Shout out to NWA, shout out to the West Coast, and shout out Dre Day. It's not the takeover, but it's damn near the takeover. You heard?
I can't be mad at that list, but it's like we gotta agree on everything. For me, I don't have a specific order. This is like one of my favorites. So definitely Kanye, one of the greatest producers of all time.
There's no hating ass up over here. I see you making faces.
Swizz Beatz is very underrated. He did a lot of that.
Oh,
New York
shout out
sound.
Swizz Beatz.
That's what I'm saying. I was
Shout
just thinking
out
about him,
Swizz
like all the
Shout out
stuff for
Swizz
Jada
Beatz.
Kids,
Shout out Swizz Beatz.
Locks, DMX.
It's just Alicia Keys how they move house arrest and shit. So
He's still be producing.
yeah. Shout out Swizz Beatz. The last thing I heard from him was
I think he's still producing other people's shit. I gotta look. I don't know what it is.
Yeah, shout out Uproar.
Pharrell. I've
Pharrell.
recently been doing a lot more research on Pharrell. I seen the stat. I think it was 2003,
Top
2004.
five.
It was like over. He had
Top
written.
five.
He had writing credits on over
Top
half of the
five.
albums on the top 100. And yes, he is top 5.
Thank
Artist, producer, everything.
I just ready to
Show him. Also, Alchemist. Alchemist is one of my favorites. What's his name? Harry Fraud. Harry Fraud is a one that I've recently got hit to in the past few years.
Not him.
He's a real big producer, but I first heard him because he did a collab tape with Benny the Butcher, The Plugs I Met 1 and 2, and then he also did He's the Butcher coming, nigga. And then he actually did another one too with Dave East, which was fire too. It's just like there's a lot of great producers. Weezy out of here, got there love with him. Definitely Metro Boomin, Southside. Like this is just like my personal favorites right now at this moment. But also J. Cole, 'cause there's a lot of artists that are also producers that are great at what they do.
Shout out to Young Thug.
Yes, sir. Shout out to all the artists that's doing it up right now.
Young Thug might be top 10, but he's number 10, so relax.
Hey, free YSL, man.
Free YSL. Gunna's locked till 2023. Free my homie.
I think both of them are, honestly.
We're just gonna hope for the best right now.
Yeah, made a way.
Who's some honorable mentions?
mentions?
Who's some honorable mentions?
Honorable mentions. Let's see.
I feel like we're forgetting somebody. Pierre Bourne.
Pierre.
Oh yeah, Pierre's up there. What do you mean?
Like
Bourne?
Jay Versace, you remember him from Vine? He's been doing some big hits too.
Really?
Yeah, he produced one of Tyler Creator's songs off his latest
Really?
album. Yeah. Yeah.
You know what song it was?
I'm not sure.
Let me tell you who's running the game right now. Shout out ATL Jacob.
And Southside.
Shout out South. Oh yeah, for sure. Shout out Southside. I got hip to him with the collab album he dropped with G Herbo a couple years ago. That was fire. That was fire. What was that called? Swervo.
Swervo, yeah. Honestly, man, it's been a lot of good music.
Hey,
There's so many producers we can put on that producer Mount Rushmore. But I want to know what y'all think, though. So right now, in the comments, as you're watching this video, go ahead and comment what you think your producer Mount Rushmore is.
Please.
Yes, sir.
Before I get mad.
Before I get mad, please.
If you happen to be listening to it instead of watching it, you know,
Right.
maybe you should be watching it instead. But if you listening to it, go comment on the Instagram.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Listening to it, we
socials.
appreciate it anyway. You tapping in, but if you watching us, you a real one, man.
You get to see this fresh Tommy. You get to see the fresh ice.
You get to see
You see the My Hero and the ice.
Hey, let me tell you, we coming straight out of Ohio. If you a real one, tap that link in bio.
Yes, sir.
That. So
Ladies
like
and gentlemen.
bars, this has been episode
Amazing.
2, Weezytalksx,
Yes,
man. We'll see y'all next week. Please hit our DMs for guests, like, comment, subscribe, all of that. We on every platform.
Check us out.
Man, that's it, Jersey.
Yes, sir. Harlem. We're out of here.